Girl! Little bump.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Baseball greetings, Panther fans. Right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Your Panthers are on the diamond today to take on the Little Rock Mills University Studies Comets. Comets coming 2-12 on the season. Number 7, Pierce. Pardon me, number 1, Pierce up to the bat for the Comets. Swings and fouls that one off for an 0-1 count. Comets coming 2-12 on the season, 0-8 and 4-5 conference play. That one's sent up to center field. Sneed tries to make a play on it, but just can't come up with it there for your Panthers. And Pierce will have a single there for the Comets and be safe at first with no outs here in the top of the first inning. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis ace broadcast position. Number 23, M. Copeland comes to the plate now for the Comets. Runner on first, no outs here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss there for an 0-1 count. JT Spears on the mound today for your Panthers. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Squares the bunt, fouls that one off, count go to 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch from JT Spears. In there for strike 3. So that'll be the first out for the Comets here in the top of the first inning. Runner still at first for Little Rock Mills. And number 22, Z. Smith, comes to the plate now for the Comets. He's playing third base today for Mills University Studies. And he takes that first pitch right down the middle for a strike and a 0-1 count here. Spears checks on the runner at first. He's back safely. 0-1 count here to Smith. Runner on first. One out here for the Comets in the top of the first, and swings and misses for an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to Z. Smith, the third baseman for the Mills University Studies Comets. He takes time for a second. And now he's back in the box and ready to go, and JT Spears gets the sign, checks on the runner at first. And he deals. Oh, and that one plunks Smith in the shoulder right there for the Comets, and he will walk to first. Runner will advance from first to second for the Comets. Off the hit by pitch, and the Comets have runners at first and second here in the top of the first inning with 1 out. No score yet between Heber Springs and Mills University Studies. Number 4, Nobles, comes to the plate now for Little Rock Mills. Nobles playing in left field. Runners on first and second. And he takes the first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 count here. And he hits that one out to left field. Left fielder gathers it and throws it in for the Panthers, and we're going to have a play at the plate. He is going to be out. Great throw right there from your Panther left fielder. That is Liam Buffalo out there. And Cole Payton just had to stand there as he waited on the runner to come around from third, and he was out by a mile. So that will be the second out here for the Comets in the top of the first. Runners at first and second. And number 24, Mayora, comes to the plate now for Little Rock Mills. And he takes the first pitch inside for a 1-0 count here in the ball. Takes the second pitch for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Takes the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike as well. So count will go to 1-2 here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from JT Spears. Swing and fouls that one off by Mayora. Stays alive at 1-2 here. Spears checks on the runner at second. He just gets back in time off the throw. Runners at first and second for the Comets. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Little Rock Mills. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's strike 3 in there from JT Spears. And that will be the third out here for the Comets in the top of the first inning. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Little Rock Mills from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake.
My channel.
opportunity to thank some of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. First Electric Cooperative, Centennial Bank, Trinity Church of Heber Springs, Carissa Clemens and Bryce Farmer with First Trust Home Loans, Ed LeSean State Farm Insurance, Hopper Termite Pest Control, First National Bank, Brothers Barbecue, First Security Bank, Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, The River Company, Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance, Eagle Pest Management, Baptist Health, Allen Furniture, Stevenson Oil Company, Red River Dodge, and Jet Vast Motor Brokers. We'd like to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream.
Oh, that's right. And then
Back to action here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Little Rock Mills here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis ace broadcast position. And Gavin Widener steps into the batter's box to lead off for your Panthers here in the bottom of the first. Takes the first pitch outside for a 1-0 count. Owens on the mound today for the Comets. Second pitch is also a ball. Count goes to 2-0 here to Widener. Comes a 2-0 pitch. Little high. Count goes to 3-0. That was ball 4, and Widener will walk down to first. Panthers have a runner on first with no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Keenan Sneed to the plate now for your Panthers. They check on Widener at first. He's back safely. comes the 0 pitch to Sneed. He hits that one to third base. It bounces off of him and into the outfield. Widener around second. He's headed to halfway to third. He stops and heads back to second. Runners will be safe at first and second for your Panthers off that hit from Keenan Sneed right there. No outs here for your Panthers. Bottom of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Little Rock Mills here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Liam Buffalo heads to the batter's box now for your Panthers. Runners at first and second. No outs here. Here comes the 0 pitch. It's high. Runners go. And that one's also high. Runners will go again. Pardon me, Widener's the only one that goes. From third, he will be safe as teammates from Little Rock Mills collide with each other. And now Sneed is going to be caught in a rundown here. Nearly stumbles, and he's headed back to third base. And they lose the ball, and he ends up safe head first at third base. Yeah, mean collision there between teammates. The catcher and the pitcher for Little Rock Mills collided with each other, and it looked like the pitcher might be hurt there for a second, but he's up and he seems to be good. Sneed caught in the pickle. He runs back to third finally as the ball escapes the third baseman for the Comets. And the Panthers now lead at 1-0 here as Gavin Widener was able to come home safely. Off the first pass throw to third. There's a 1-0 count to Liam Buffalo. So Sneed at third. 1-0 count here to Buffalo, and Panthers lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. So here comes the 1-0 pitch to Buffalo. And that one's outside for another ball. Count goes to 2-0 here. That one's outside to Buffalo. Count goes to 3-0. JT Spears on deck for your Panthers. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Panthers lead at 1-0 here over the Comets of Mills University Studies. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike, says the umpire. So count will go to 3-1 here to Liam Buffalo. Sneed over at third for your Panthers. Comes the 3-1 pitch to Buffalo. It's high, and that will be ball 4. So Buffalo will walk down to first. Runners will be at first and third now for your Panthers with no outs here in the bottom of the first inning with a 1-0 lead over the Mills University Studies Comets. And JT Spears gets ready to come to the plate now for your Panthers. JT on the mound today for your Panthers, the Harding University commit, baseball commit. Check over on Sneed at third, and nothing doing there, so still runners at first and third. 0-0 count here to Spears. Here comes the 0 pitch to JT. And JT hits that one back into center field. The center fielder will have it, but another run will come to score for your Panthers. It gets past the center fielder. Buffalo will come around third. He will plate as well for your Panthers, and the Panthers now lead at 3-0 here in the bottom of the first inning off that double by JT Spears. Looks like we will have a courtesy runner possibly for JT. And that will be Easton Cusick going out to courtesy run for JT Spears. Cole Payton at the plate now for your Panthers. Runner at second. And that one's in there. First strike to Cole. 0-1 count. No outs here for your Panthers here in the bottom of the first inning, leading 3-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Payton. He swings and misses for an 0-2 count. Comes the 0-2 pitch to Payton. It's high for a ball. Count will go to 1-2 here. Comes a 1-2 pitch. It's high to Payton. Count goes 2-2 here. Runner at second. No outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first inning, leading 3-0 here over the Comets of Mills University Studies. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Payton sends that one back past the bag at second base on the left side. Cusick comes around from second. He will score for your Panthers to make it 4-0 here. Off that hit from Cole Payton, he ends up at second safely, and he will get a courtesy runner as well, as Bauer Pruitt will go out and courtesy run for him at second base. Panthers lead at 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. Runner at second, no outs here for your Panthers. Corbin Jones comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. So runner at second, here comes the pitch to Jones. It's high for a ball. Count goes to 1-0 here. That one's outside. Count will go to 2-0. Pitch to Jones is outside. They throw down to third, and it escapes. Pruitt is safe at third. Count will be 3-0 here to Jones. So 3-0 count here to Corbin Jones. No outs here for your Panthers. Bottom of the first. And that one's in there for a strike. Bauer Pruitt sits at third. Courtesy running for Cole Payton. Panthers lead at 4-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. And a swing and a miss there from Jones on that 3-0 pitch. And that will make it 3-1 here. Jones hits that one to third. He gathers it and fires over to first. And the first baseman can't pick it out of the dirt. And Jones will be safe at first for your Panthers. Another run comes in to score to make it 5-0 in favor of Heber Springs. Here in the bottom of the first inning, still no outs for your Panthers. Jones will be safe at first. So runner at first for your Panthers. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning, leading 5-0 over the Mills University Studies Comets from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. And Xander Lindley gets ready to come to the batter's box now. The left-hander. And now Owens is ready for Mills, and he gets the sign, and he deals to Lindley, and the first pitch is in there for a strike, says the umpire. 0-1 count here to Lindley. Xander swings and misses at that one. Jones will be safe at second, and the ball hits him off the throw. Oh, 2 count here to Lindley. Hopefully Jones is all right, as the catcher just rocketed that one to second base, and no one from Mills was paying attention, and Jones, of course, was turned around as he was running to the bag, and it just hit him right in the backside there. So Jones, safe at second. 0-2 count here to Lindley. No outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first inning, leading 5-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Lindley. It's high for a ball. Count will go to 1-2 here. One ball, 2 strikes here to Xander Lindley. Corbin Jones on second. Panthers lead 5-0, and Lindley swings and misses and strikes out for the first out here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first inning. Wyatt Winchester will come up to the plate now for your Panthers. Wyatt playing first base, of course. One out here for your Panthers, bottom of the first, leading 5-0. And that one's in the dirt for a 1-0 count. Jones goes. Pitches high, and it sails over the catcher's mitt. Jones will be safe at third easily, and that will be a ball to Winchester. That one's in the dirt to Winchester. Count will go to 3-0 here. Three 0 counter to Winchester. That one's in the dirt, so Winchester will walk down to first. Panthers will have runners at first and third here now. One out in the bottom of the first inning. Landon Leisenring coming up to the plate now for your Panthers. Runners on first and third, one out here in the bottom of the first. Leading 5-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. Swing and a miss there from Leisenring on that first pitch. Winchester heads down to second safely. And the count will be 0-1 here to Leisenring. Runners at second and third. Panthers lead at 5-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets out of Little Rock. Here comes the pitch. It's outside to Leisenring for a 1-1 count here. Goes a 1-1 pitch. That one's high to Landon. Count will go to 2-1. Comes the 2-1 pitch. That one's inside. Count will go to 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Ring. Swings and pops that one up. It's fouling out of play. And the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. 1 out here for your Panthers, bottom of the first inning. Leading 5-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Here comes the payoff pitch to Ring. It's in there for strike 3. So that will be the second out here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first. Gavin Widener will come back up to the plate now for your Panthers. 2 outs here for your Panthers, bottom of the first inning, leading 5-0 here. Runners at second and third. Widener's ready. Owens is ready on the mound for Mills, and he gets the sign he deals to Widener. And Widener pops that one up to third base side. Third baseman going for it for Mills, and he does not make a play on it there for the Comets. So runners will head back to second and third. And Widener will take another hack with an 0-1 count. And then Widener hits that one right over third base. The left fielder coming on for it, but Jones is in to score for your Panthers. Winchester comes around as well. That will make it 7-0 as Widener scoots into second with a double. Great job right there by Gavin Widener, and good base running for your Panthers. It's now 7-0 in the bottom of the first inning in favor of your Panthers over the Mills University Studies Comets in this 4A5 conference game. Today, this game is the first game of a doubleheader. We will have the seniors honored in between games. And then Sneed comes up to the plate now and fouls that one off for an 0-1 count. Two outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first. And a runner on second. 0-1 count here to Sneed. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Widener goes. Catcher throws to third. It escapes. Widener gets up, but he will remain at third. Count will be 1-1 here to Sneed. So here comes the 1-1 pitch to Sneed. It's high. Count goes to 2-1. Sneed hits that one in the gap between center field and left. And Widener will basically walk home. Sneed walks to first. Pardon me, not walks to first, but rounds first and eases into second easily with a double there for your Panthers. And another run comes in to score. 8-0 here now. Heber Springs leads over the Mills University Studies Comets here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs here for your Panthers and a runner on second. Liam Buffalo comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. That one's outside to Buffalo. Count goes to 1-0. That one's in the dirt to Buffalo. Count goes to 2-0. And that one's high. All the way to the backstop. Count will go to 3-0. Ball forward to Liam Buffalo there, and he will walk down to first. Runners now at first and second for your Panthers here in the bottom of the first inning, leading 8-0 here. Over Mills University Studies, JT Spears heads to the plate now for your Panthers. Still 2 outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first. They lead at 8-0 here. Here comes the pitch to JT Spears. It's in there for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. That one's outside. Count goes 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's in the dirt. Count will go to 3-0. JT fouls that one off. Count will go to 3-1. You can see the wind just a whipping out there, Panther fans. 3-1 count here to JT Spears. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It's outside, and JT will walk to first. Bases will be loaded for your Panthers. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. As Easton Cusick will go out and courtesy run for JT. Still 2 outs for your Panthers here in the bottom of the first, leading 8-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Umpires ready, so we are ready to go. Cole Payton comes to the plate now for your Panthers. With bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And your Panthers with an 8-0 lead here over Little Rock Mills. And Peyton smacks that one foul. And that one drops in for a ball. Count will go to 1-1 here to Peyton. That one's inside to Cole. Count goes to 2-1. That one's inside, and that's ball 4. So another run comes in here for your Panthers. That makes it 9-0. As Keenan Sneed walks home from first. From third. We will have a pitching change, it looks like, for Little Rock Mills.
Dang it, we need some distance.
All right, so we're ready to go here. Owens will stay on the mound for the Mills University Studies Comets. And Corbin Jones will head to the plate now with bases loaded for your Panthers and a 9-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs here for your Panthers. Jones hits that one to the shortstop. It's past his glove and into left field. Another run comes in to score for your Panthers. That will make it 10-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. All safe all around for your Panthers. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, but bases are still loaded for Xander Lindley, who struck out last inning. Pardon me, I say struck out last inning. He was the Panthers' first out when he came up to bat the first time as he struck out. And now Panthers have a 10-0 lead here with 2 outs, bases loaded, and here comes Lindley. And the first pitch to Lindley is outside for a 1-0 count. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Lindley. That one's in the dirt. Count goes to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Lindley. It's in there for a strike. Count will go to 2-1. Xander swings and misses at the 2-1 pitch, and that evens up the count at 2-2 here. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lindley swings and hits that one past second base. Another run comes in to score for your Panthers as Cusick comes in from third and make it 11-0. All safe all around. So still 2 outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the first. They lead it 11-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. Wyatt Winchester comes back to the plate now for your Panthers. Bases are loaded. And still 2 outs. Here comes the 0 pitch to Winchester. He fouls that one off. Count goes to 0-1. That one's outside. Count goes to 1-1. Winchester hits that one to the shortstop, and we have a collision there. Jones will be out at third, and that will be the 3rd out for Little Rock Mills. So the run will count. That came in to score to make it 12-0 Panthers here in the bottom of the first. Jones was tagged out at third after the run scored. And then, so we will head to the top of the second inning. Your Panthers lead it 12-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball, 101.9 The Lake. Cowboy Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Panther Sports. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, they're known for something they best call Cowboy Courtesy. And that includes giving you the best customer service around. As 2021 winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, we want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Our factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely. So come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs or cowboychevygmc.com.
What about it? Maybe when you hold her, you make sure you stick it down. Here, Megan, give me the water.
All right, back to action here in the top of the second inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Your Panthers lead 12-0 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. At number 21, that is Lindsay. Kay Lindsay comes up to the plate now for Little Rock Mills. Takes the first pitch for a strike and an 0-1 count here. To start off the top of the second, here comes the 0-1 pitch from JT Spears, and that one is fouled off for an 0-2 count. Comes the 0-2 pitch from JT Spears. Swings and hits that one out to center field. Atwood going back for it for your Panthers. He's got it for the first out here in the top of the second inning. Great job by Joel Atwood tracking that one down out in center field for your Panthers. One out here for Little Rock Mills in the top of the second inning, and that will bring up Owens for the Comets. He's on the mound today for Little Rock Mills. Here comes the 0 pitch from JT. It's outside for a ball and a 1-0 count. That one's inside. Count goes 2-0. That one's outside. Count will go to 3-0. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1 here. 3 balls, 1 strikes here to Owens. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Owens. Pardon me. That one's in there for a strike as well. Count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here for the Comets. And the top of the second, trailing 12-0 here to your Panthers. And here comes the payoff pitch. And he fouls that one off. Stays alive with a full count. That one's a little inside, and that one's ball 4, and he will walk down to first. And the Comets have a runner at first here with 1 out in the top of the second. Trailing 12-0 here. Lee up to the plate now for the Comets, and takes a first pitch strike for an 0-1 count. Runner at first and 1 out here for the Comets. The top of the second, here comes the 0-1 pitch from JT Spears, and he hits that one past Jones at third and into left field. Buffalo fields it, fires back into the infield, and runners will be safe at first and second for the Comets, with 1 out here in the top of the second. That will bring up number 5. That is Hendricks. K. Hendricks, that will be batting for the Comets. Runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Here comes the 0 pitch from JT Spears. Swing and a miss there from Hendricks for an 0-1 count. Swings at that one. Hits it to JT. JT fires over to nobody. So no play there for the Panthers. Runners safe all around. Swing and a miss there on that first pitch from Pierce for the Comets. Bases are loaded here for Little Rock Mills. And he hits that one out to center field. Atwood going back for it, and it's over his head. So 1 run will come into the score for the Comets. 2 runs are coming in. And that will cut the lead for the Panthers down to 12-2. Runners at second and third for the Comets, with the 1 out here in the top of the second. And score is now 12-2 in favor of Heber Springs. And Copeland is up to the plate now for the Comets and takes the first pitch and swings and misses for an 0-1 count. Second pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. Hits that one. Sneed charging for it. Fires over to Winchester at first. And that will be the second out here for the Comets in the top of the second. But another run comes in to score. That will make it 12-3 in favor of the Panthers. Runners at third now for the Comets. And that brings up number 22. That is Z. Smith, the third baseman for Little Rock Mills. And he hits that first pitch foul for an 0-1 count. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. O2 pitch is swung on and missed for the third out here in the top of the second inning. Little Rock Mills plates 3 runs, though, in the top of the frame, and they trail 12-3 now to your Panthers as we head to the bottom of the second. Score is Panthers 12 and Little Rock Mills 3. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. Environmental Building Maintenance delivers the most outstanding restoration experience for residents in Panther Nation and Central Arkansas. EBM offers mold remediation, fire restoration, and water mitigation. The EBM team will complete every project with long-lasting results you can rely on. They provide honest services to restore your home back to its pre-damaged condition. For a free estimate, call Brad at 501-206-5007. EBM is a proud sponsor of Heber Springs Panther Baseball and Softball.
That's your boyfriend. I know, it's hot roasted. He's like, oh, no.
His like little heart shattered.
Yeah, we got a salty.
Here you go.
And we also did terrible last night in our game. So that's what we get. Amy, can I hold it for just a second? Alright. 2 minutes. Alright, I'll probably get back to you. You would probably be so big. Oh, Evette's your favorite dog. I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, we got 5 favorites.
All right, so back to action here in the bottom of the second as Landon Leisenring comes up for your Panthers, leading 12-3 here over the Little Rock Mills Comets. And number 4 is now pitching for the Comets. And that is Nobles. So Nobles on the mound now for Mills University Studies. And a 2-0 count here to Leisenring. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Panthers lead at 12-3 here over the Comets of Mills University Studies. Here comes a pitch, and Leisenring swings and chops that one foul. Count goes to 2-1. That one's high. Count goes to 3-1. That one's outside, and Leisenring will walk to first for your Panthers. So, runner at first for Heber Springs here in the bottom of the second inning, and that will bring up Gavin Widener back to the plate now for your Panthers. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Panthers lead at 12-3 here over Little Rock Mills. And Widener squaring. Looked like he was going to square the bunt there for a second, but took a pitch outside for a 1-0 count. Widener hits that one past the second base. Runners will be safe. Runners safe at first and second for your Panthers with no outs here in the bottom of the second. And that brings up Keenan Sneed to the plate now for your Panthers. Sneed hits that one into the air, into right field, and the right fielder is able to grab it for the Comets for the first out here in the bottom of the second. Leisenring tags from second, heads to third. So runners at first and third now for your Panthers with one out here in the bottom of the second, leading 12-3 over the Comets of Mills University Studies. Liam Buffalo comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. That one's outside for a 1-0 count. Checks on the runner at third. Widener runs to second. So runners now at second and third for your Panthers. Counts 1-0 here to Buffalo. That was in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. That one's high. Count goes to 2-1. Buffalo hit that one in the air. Left fielder coming on for it, and he has it for the second out. Runner will tag for the Panthers from third, and Leisering will score, make it 13-3. So Panthers lead at 13-3 here, as another run comes in to score here in the bottom of the second. Widener at second base for your Panthers with 2 outs, and JT Spears at the plate now for Heber Springs. That one's outside to JT. Count goes to 1-0. That one's in there for a ball as well. Count goes to 2-0. JT hits that one out to center field. Center fielder going back for it, and he falls. So Widener comes around, and he will head home. JT into second safely, and Widener crosses the plate for your Panthers for another run, making it 14-3. Cusick will go out and courtesy run for JT Spears. And that will bring up Cole Payton to the plate. 2 outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the second, and a runner on second. Leading 14-3 over Little Rock Mills. And that one's high to Payton for a 1-0 count. That one's in the dirt. Count goes 2-0. That one's high as well for a 3-0 count here to Payton. That one's ball 4. Cusick will steal third. Payton walks down to first for your Panthers. Runners at first and third for Heber Springs. We'll have a courtesy runner for Cole Payton as Bauer Pruitt will come out and run for him. So runners at first and third for your Panthers. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And they lead 14-3 over Mills University Studies. And here comes Corbin Jones. First pitch is inside for a ball. Pruitt steals second. So runners at second and third now for your Panthers. 1-0 count here to Jones. That one's high. Count goes 2-0. That one's outside. Count goes 3-0. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes 3-1. Pitch is outside in the dirt. Runner will come home to score. Cusick He's safe. Jones walks down to first. Runners will be at first and second for your Panthers. It makes it 15-3 in favor of Heber Springs. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, and Xander Lindley comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. So runners at first and second, leading 15-3, and Lindley sends that one out to the right fielder. They try to throw him out at first, but he is safe. Runners advance to second and third. So Lindley safe at first. And that brings up Wyatt Winchester. Bases will be loaded for Wyatt. 2 outs here for your Panthers in the bottom of the second. Leading at 15-3. And that one's outside to Winchester for a 1-0 count. That one's high. Count goes 2-0. Hits that one to center field. Center fielder coming on for it, and he's got it for Little Rock Mills, and that's the 3rd out for your Panthers in the bottom of the second. But 3 more runs come across here for Heber Springs, and they now lead at 15-3 over Little Rock Mills. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Heber Springs leads it 15-3 over Mills University Studies. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball on 101.9 The Lake. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Check out the all-new ceramic wax at Super Splash Car Wash. The all-new ceramic wax at Super Splash Car Wash protects your paint against harmful contaminants that can cause damage. Try out the brand new vacuums installed and ready for your car or truck's dirt. A clean car says a lot about you. Still have the best looking car on the road with the help of Super Splash Car Wash. Go Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew.
I didn't care. When I babysit these 2 girls across the street, I'm supposed to give them the melatonin at 8. I give them to them at like 6:45, 7. And they're out.
All right, it's back to action here in the top of the 3rd inning as Nobles takes the first pitch for a strike from J.T. Spears and an 0-1 count. Panthers lead at 15-3 here over Mills University Studies from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Second pitch is swung on a miss for a strike as well. Count goes to 0-2. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the F.L. Davis Ace broadcast position. 0-2 count here to Nobles, and here comes the 0-2 pitch from J.T. Spears. And Nobles hits that one foul. Stays alive at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's high. Count goes to 1-2. And that was in there for strike 3 from JT Spears, and that's the first out here for the Comets in the top of the third. Panthers lead at 15-3 here over Mills University Studies. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, here in the top of the third inning. And that brings up Mayora for the Comets. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Pardon me, counts even up at 1-1. That pitch is outside. Count will go to 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. Count evens up at 2-2. That one plunks him, so he will walk down to first. So Comets have a runner at first with one out here in the top of the third. And that would bring up number 21, Kay Lindsay. For the Comets, he's the catcher. First pitch from JT is in there for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Pops that one up. Buffalo coming on. Sneed says he's got it from short, and he's got it. Fires over to first, and they get the tag-up runner that went to second for the Comets, and that will be a double play for your Panthers. So that will be 3 outs for the Comets here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Your Panthers lead it 15-3 over the Mills University Studies Comets from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Panther Baseball, 101.9 The Lake.
Wait, actually, how are you? You already picked it?
Conway.
Oh, you came back.
I came from Conway.
How can you drive? Oh, okay.
I spent about 10, 12 minutes just sitting in Greenbrier. I hadn't been up this way in a minute, so I forgot that traffic was horrible this time. So I sat there for a minute.
I had to back up though because I went to go take like a big turn in my arm.
He was like, drive 10 feet, stop.
That would only happen to you. I know. Kids, I passed you. And I was like, it's like, I just passed you. No, girl, still here. Like, that's good. I was like, okay, you're right.
All right, back to action here in the bottom of the third inning. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Your Panthers lead at 15-3 here over the Mills University Studies Comets. And Landon Leisenring steps to the plate for your Panthers and takes a first pitch strike for an 0-1 count. That pitch evens the count up at 1-1. That one's high, and that will make the count 2-1 here. Three and one count here to Leisenring. Full count here to Leisenring. Here comes the payoff pitch from Nobles. It's outside, and Leisenring will walk to first. So Panthers have a runner at first here, no outs here in the bottom of the third. Gavin Widener steps back to the plate for your Panthers, leading 15-3 here. Widener swings and misses at that first pitch for an 0-1 count. Runner goes, and he gets underneath the tag, so he's safe. Count is 1-1 here to Widener. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Widener swings and misses and strikes out for the first out here in the bottom of the third. That will bring Keenan Sneed to the plate for your Panthers, leading 15-3 here with a runner on second and one out. That one's in the dirt to Sneed, and Leisenring goes from second to third. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1 here. That's Keenan Sneed. Sneed hits that one past out into left field. He will have a double. He's rounding, and he stops at second. He will head to third. He will be safe at third. That run comes in to score for your Panthers as Leisenring comes in from third to make it 16-3. Sneed all the way to third on that. On that hit from him, and Liam Buffalo will come to the plate now for your Panthers. With one out here in the bottom of the third. And that one almost hits Buffalo, but he gets out of the way in time, and that will be a 1-0 count here. That one's high to Buffalo. Count goes 2-0. Buffalo pops that one up. Catcher trying to make a play on it. And no play made there. So 2-1 count here to Liam Buffalo. That one's outside. Count will go to 3-1. That one's high, and Buffalo will walk to first. So Panthers with runners at first and third, with one out here in the bottom of the third. Leading 16-3 over Mills University Studies. JT Spears comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. And hits that one past the shortstop, and a run will score for your Panthers. Buffalo on his horse and heading to third. He will be safe. JT safe at first, and runners safe at first and third for your Panthers. With one out here in the bottom of the third, another run comes in to score as Sneed comes in from third. Makes it 17-3 in favor of your Panthers. Easton Cusick goes out in courtesy runs for JT Spears. Runners at first and third for your Panthers. One out here in the bottom of the third. And Cole Payton comes to the plate now for your Panthers, leading 17-3 over Little Rock Mills. And that first pitch to Payton is high for a 1-0 count. That one's high to Payton. Count goes to 2-0. That one's in the dirt. Count will go to 3-0 here to Cole Payton. That one's in there for a strike. Count will go to 3-1. Peyton sends that one out to the left fielder. Left fielder coming on for it, and he does not have it for Little Rock Mills, and that will bring in a run for your Panthers. 2 more runs will come in to score as Buffalo's plated. Cusick comes in to score as well. That makes it 19-3. Let's see, and that is the ball game. Your Panthers invoke the 15 after 3 sportsmanship rule on the Mills University Studies Comets. And they win it 19-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So your Panthers take a win here, a conference win. We will have another game, but we will not have the second game live streamed for you. We will keep on the live stream, however, for the senior night festivities so that anybody at home can watch those and have those memories for themselves and anybody else that needs them. But your Panthers take a win here over the Mills University Studies Comets, and that will improve your Panthers to 4-5 in conference play. And 6-10-1 on the season overall, and that will drop the Mills University Studies Comets to 0-9 in conference play, 2-13 overall. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream today, and we will see you on Friday night as the Panthers take on the Southside Southerners in baseball. So we will have that live for you on Friday night. For everybody at 101.9 The Lake, Allie Sugg, Billy Smallwood, Billy Morgan, and everybody at 101.9 The Lake, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream. We will keep the live stream on for senior night festivities, but I will be signing off. So good night, Panther fans, and we will see you Friday.
So that's like the longest. I know.
Where's my dad? Like parents?
He's right there. Is that high rise? No. Low rise? Mid? Is that the one that doesn't? What's like the difference? I only know that. Yeah, but this is yeah. So I don't want to like be able to get this. Yeah. Xander, hook him up. No, he's not. I hooked him up for some reason. I like that. Okay, see, I don't know if I'm going to speed up like that. Okay. And then I got the range.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, we're not.
So I throw a ball and then literally like.
Give me one.
Healthy. You can get them walking and you can get them there. You can also walk right there. Walking, anybody's waiting. And there's a gap. Yeah, why don't you scoot over this little bit? Okay, stop. You're going to be in the walkway right there. Scoot over this way. No, I don't know. Right, buddy, hey, anybody. Y'all good. I'm just here for the extra lens. Hope. They're gonna hope. They're gonna be sending them these numbers. Some parents are over here. Hey, you guys! Can I have a hand raise of like parents right now? Okay, then. The parents over here. I think they're coming to okay. Now there we go. We're down
And we were all like sitting there talking to him. He was like, I know you make that. I know you make that. Your hat's full of fun.
with his hat. He's like.
My little, look, it's sparkly. I know.
Still seeing comments. That's our whole game.
Hey, I parked in the parking lot that's across from. She was joking because she had, I don't know, I parked somewhere. Alright, so, I want the horn bike. I was like, hey, will you go get my lunch for me? And she was like, well, okay. And I was like, do you know where I parked? She was like, yep. I was like, are you sure? Yep, passing on the way over here. Like, there's a lot of black Jeeps in the parking lot. And I know where your car is. Where's your car? Okay, I'll say it. If you said, why did she do that? I would take it. My people put myself like this. Don't really see much sin.
Right here. You need something here.
I hope Kangol. I would assume it's alphabetical. Have you told my car yet? I'll still get my sunflower seeds out of it. Did you hear me when I said honk the horn alert? That way you can hear it and you know where it is. Press the lock button at 5 times. Alright, sunflower seeds, I'm ready. Alright, bye.
Megan, do you need anything from the concession stand? Okay. It's your mom's money. I said, it's her. Just so cool. Thinking I still have it.
Right here. All right.
I'm having on a bad head. She said like that too. No, I really like it. It's really good. And that one. And you came on your number? Because I'm not. Okay. But they actually get and then another one. I mean, Brian. I'm like, you are bound to do this. Yeah, kids, come here. And they don't have enough to play tippy. Oh my god, I have to do he pulled me out after my session and he goes, you're sitting, just blame him. He got to the point where he was getting his well, then you need to tell me on the way to Europe so I can make you go to sleep. Yeah, and then you're not trying. Yeah, we'll be happy campers. Yeah, the nervous hysteria. Happy kids do happy campers. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you should, like, they were really good. Like, they were good. I was like, Taylor had one out on them and they were cheering. They're like, oh my god. Like, as a kid, I would have, like, walked. Yeah. I'm sorry. It was like, no, literally, it was her first pitch. No, she literally pitched 2 on me, and then the third pitch, and it was her first pitch, but the third pitch was mine. With absolutely no, I didn't even.
We're at double A batteries.
Unless they're going to I should have brought my hat out here. It's kind of bright. Layla, is Layla? Yes, we did. Yeah, she does. She has a hat? I'm wearing it. A good one. That's a really good one. I don't even know who is the ice cream. Man, let me show you. So you know? No. Man, shirt. I need one. Of course I want.
I know, right? Jeremy's going to get somebody in trouble.
And the outfielders, those outfielders are playing with their like
Hey, Matt, right here. Right here. What's playing?
Huh?
What is it?
It's the batteries. Jeremy went to get some. I'm going to try to plug this hardwired mic in and see if it'll work.
Okay. Nothing works when you want it to work. Ever.
Then I go to Subway.
Are you back on it?
No.
It's fine.
I'm just, Elizabeth Jones doesn't go to the store anymore. And so Elijah and I check out every day for lunch and go figure something out. She doesn't? Yeah. He did pick Why not? Right over. What would you do, Karen? So when I don't go to the store on Sundays after church, nobody goes. You probably take so then we just don't eat. Church we don't eat. We just don't have lunch food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a hard life.
I mean, no Saturday. Who's 14? Three. Well, I'm glad you asked me that. Put me on the spot. I don't know if I would have done it.
You want to go, Riley?
I'm thinking about getting
Tickets
tickets.
for cheap. Tickets are cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think it would be sold out.
Yeah, and if it's
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think it's good. How does this always happen? It sits in my bag for 2 hours.
Does anybody want these?
You know, I have one of them. Hey, where goes one?
Come over here. Right here.
Hi. Are you excited for tomorrow? No, me either.
Apparently I'm running.
I think we're running 4x1.
Oh, you get moved around.
Mine is 4x8.
No, me, I'm next. She got
Where's the dog?
No, she did. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
I can't work it. Ollie, you go somewhere by your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll be here Wednesday. Oh, I'll be here Friday. No, I always told them I wouldn't be there.
I'm so glad I did
That would have been yeah. What? I don't think so. We just got a time. Yeah, she did just get her. Oh, it says it right there.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Is it? I don't know. I can't see that. Number 19. But you also have to
I was about to say, I can't even see what number that is.
I was like, give it a feminine little.
tell them if they can go. Keep it to I told them to go, and he said they can. Apparently, if they go here, whenever you're ready. Yeah, and so that they can hang out with you. And then.
Well, that'd be awkward if I was in. It wasn't there. All right. Okay, they're gonna go eat to their senior, so we can. They're going to eat for senior. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so we need to go. And then you hang out after. I'm not really putting it down though either. Emmy. Don't like Lily. Yeah, we're just kidding. You add to your gum? Add to your gum or to my gum? Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're going to do senior night for baseball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know where you like
All right, we're going to start with number 4, Easton Cusick. Easton's being escorted by his mom, Yvonne Cusick. He's a football captain, made the club. He's going to UCA to major in health science administration and minor in IT. Cole Payton. Cole's being escorted by Renee Kirby, Pete Payton, and Chris Kirby. He plans on going to college for agribusiness. He's a member of FFA, FCA, Beta, and he was an all-conference baseball player. Landon Leisenring. Landon's being escorted tonight by his mom and dad, Chelsea and Jody Brooks. He plans to attend Arkansas Tech to get a bachelor's in mechanical engineering, associates in nuclear engineering, and train as an officer in ROTC for the Army National Guard. He's in Beta Club, Spanish Club, and FCA. Keenan Steed. Keenan's being escorted by his parents, Brad and Ashley Steed. He plans to attend Henderson State University to play football and major in business. Wyatt Winchester. Wyatt's being escorted by his parents, Adam and Brittany Winchester. He plans to go to UACCM and work on his pre-med. JT Spears. JT's being escorted by his parents, Stephen and Tony Spears. He's an FCA, Beta Club, Student Council, played basketball, and will be attending and playing baseball at Harding University.
Yes, JT! I do love JT. I do love me some JT.
Bauer Pruitt. Bauer's being escorted by his parents, Kristen Bahar Pruitt. He plans to attend ASU BB for 2 years and then transfer to A-State in Jonesboro to major in journalism. He also wants to be more involved with Young Life while in college.
Numbers, mom, dad, players by the numbers, we'll get y'all the picture right here.
And number 16, Jaron Hammer, is not here tonight, but we honor him as well. Y'all give all these athletes a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you, Billy.
Oh, it happens. Things happen. Yeah, I guess so.
Did dogs have heart? Don't put it in my ear. I'm scared. Don't put it in my ear. I have a fear of it. What? I took a lot. Go out there and get you. You got it.